Adam Katz here for DogTrainerToolbox.com. If you need desperate dog owners calling you every day, every week, every month with money in hand, looking for a professional dog trainer, or you need to get more clients walking through that front door into your dog training business, check out DogTrainerToolbox.com. We run Google Ads for over 60 dog training business owners all over the world at this point, and would love to help you grow your business. If that sounds interesting, check out DogTrainerToolbox.com. In today's episode, we're looking at Positive Changes Dog Training, the website, which is owned by my friends Bobby and Nicole Publico, two of the sweetest people you will ever meet. When we used to live in Southern Nevada, Carl and I live in Northern Nevada now, which is about 8 to 10 hours north of the Las Vegas area. But when we lived in the Las Vegas area, we were friends with Bobby and Nicole, and they're absolutely adorable, just wonderful, wonderful people. And I was blessed and honored when they called me, I think a little over a year ago, to run their Google Ads campaigns. We started Bobby and Nicole's Google Ads campaign by sending the traffic to what we call a landing page, which is basically a one-page website. It was just a simple domain with one page, but the page had really good or fairly good copywriting on it. Copywriting is copy, the persuasive text that goes on the web page to get people to take action, to pick up the phone and call you or fill out the contact form if it's in the middle of the night so that you can call them back the next morning. And the ads sending the traffic to the landing page did really well for a number of months. Right around, I can't remember, June or July of this last year, I started really paying more attention to how I do searches online when I'm searching for a local service-based industry and talking to a lot of other marketers, and really started to come to the conclusion that a well-designed, well-written dog training website outperforms a well-designed, well-written landing page, basically a one-page website. Because, when you think about it, when you're thinking about hiring somebody, you typically don't just land on the homepage. You usually look at the services page and maybe the about page to see, what the owner's experience is like. And probably there's a contact page as well. And everything is laid out in a way that we're real familiar with. When you hit a one-page website, a landing page, that's just kind of it. And so me personally, I prefer to actually go to the client's website. And so we changed the ads to send the ads instead of going to that one-page landing page to go to Bobby and Nicole's homepage. The problem is, after we touched base after several months later, they came to feel that the volume of leads had really slowed down quite a bit. And when I looked through my notes, I realized that the slowdown occurred after we switched from sending the traffic from the one-page landing page website to their homepage. And I dug a little bit deeper. I'm always a little bit uncomfortable to tell people, like, you need to do this with your website, or you need to do that, or this isn't working right. But they reached out and they said, I offered, and they said, absolutely, go ahead, tear up the website, do a video critique. We'd love to see what you think and maybe incorporate some of those suggestions. So that's what this video is. This video is me going through just briefly some things on their website that I think could work a little bit better. Not just for Google Ads, but for all of the traffic that ends up on their website. And if you're watching this video and you have a dog training business yourself, you're probably making a lot of the same mistakes. So hopefully you can learn a little bit about how to tweak and change your website to make it convert traffic better. Because it's not just the Google Ads traffic, it's also your organic traffic that comes from your SEO. It's also when you give somebody your business card, maybe you meet them at a cocktail party. Does anybody even go to cocktail parties anymore? But you meet them at a party and you give them your business card and it's got the website, and they go to the website. Well, how well your website converts curious people looking for more information into actual leads directly affects the success of your business. So if you can just change some little basic things on your website to go from maybe getting 1 out of 10 people who land on your website to pick up the phone and call you or fill out the contact form, and you can make some simple changes and go from 1 in 10 to 1 in 5, you've literally just doubled your revenue and doubled the amount of money that you make. Okay. And you might even do even better than that just with some simple tweaks. So I'll show you real quick the landing page that we were using initially that we've just actually switched back to. And then I'm going to show you Bobby and Nicole's website and make some suggestions about what they could do to make their website convert even better. So here is the landing page. Let me close that. Here's the landing page. There's some things I'm not even 100% happy with about this landing page, but we do them because it helps the Google Ads score a little bit better. Like right here at the very top, Henderson is the name of the city that they're in. Henderson Dog Training. Having that up there helps the quality score of the Google Ads work a little bit better. But if you go through this, you can see it's a very basic landing page. And I think they actually tried to take some of the headlines and use basically something similar on their own website. But they made some minor changes that I think detracts from the effectiveness. So let me show you over here. This is their website. And right off the bat, so let me talk about what I like about it. It's very clean. I really like the choice of the fonts. You've got trust elements, credibility here. That's really good. I mean, it's got a very clean, professional look. I like that. I love the logo here, and you know, it's got a lot that is right. But I think that there's a lot on here that could be a lot better. So let's dig into it. Right off the bat, right up here in the top right hand corner, there should be a phone number and it should be like a click to call button, so that if people are looking on their phone, they can immediately hit it and then it'll dial the number. Every time you make somebody click a button and then go to another website in order to do something else, your conversions will go down. Your conversion rate will go down. So I would get rid of, I would keep this. I'm not sure what that means or how it's different from this. So I feel like there's kind of two things going on here. Maybe keep it, maybe lose it though. I'd probably lose it and then just put one right up here, this right up here, with the phone number right up here. And again, put the phone number right here. Now here, best positive dog training in Las Vegas. Now you notice it's very similar to, where is it here? Voted #1 dog training company in Henderson, Nevada, with hundreds of satisfied dog training clients. The problem with this is that nobody believes you because you're saying it about yourself. Also, if you look at 100 other dog training websites, they all say they're the best. So this headline is meaningless. It's completely empty. It's as empty as you're going to feel after eating at a Chinese restaurant on the Las Vegas Strip. Like an hour after you eat, you're still hungry. It's just empty. And the reason this is empty is because it's not believable when you tell me you're the best. Now, if Jenny tells me you're the best, and Jenny's my neighbor, and I say to her, hey, I'm thinking about hiring a dog trainer. Do you know anybody? And she says, you know who's the absolute best? Bobby and Nicole at Positive Changes Dog Training. Okay, so that carries a lot of weight. But if I'm Bobby and I say I'm the best, I just come across sounding boastful, and it just doesn't work. Let me show you another website here. Let me think here. Broward County Dog Training. Let's go to this one. And Broward County Dog Trainer guarantees he can get your dog to listen to you. A perfectly behaved dog starts with just one call. That's a much stronger headline than we're the best, right? Enhancing the quality of dogs' lives. Okay, let me show you another headline that might work a lot better. Off leash, reliable in 12 days or less. See, that's a benefit-oriented headline. Remember, it's all about me, the website visitor, the dog owner. I don't really give a crap about you and all your awards and who you are or what's going on in your life or what you grew up doing. I'm interested in what you can do for me. Enhancing the quality of dogs' lives. This is a who cares headline. It doesn't actually say anything. It's just boring. It doesn't connect. Whereas off-leash reliable in 12 days or less, they're going to be like, holy crap, really? Well, I got to find out more about this. Okay. Schedule with us now. So this is really good. This is really, really good. One of the things that we found recently, actually, is that you should have a call to action. Let me go back to Orlando's site here. Call to action before and after every segment on your website. So this is a call to action. Call now for a free consultation, evaluation, and temperament test for your dog, an $89 value. Okay, I'm not just saying call. I mean, it's good that you have this here. Schedule with us now, but you got to give them a reason. Okay, so on Orlando's website, call now for a free consultation, evaluation, and temperament test for your dog, an $89 value, and it's free. I'm getting something basically for $90 for free, right? That's a really strong reason. All you're giving me here, I'm not yelling at you. It's just the way I talk with the microphone in front of me. Schedule with us now. You're not giving me any real reason here. Okay. Now we come down here. Most trusted dog training experts in Henderson and Las Vegas, Nevada. Again, this is you telling me, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Now, let's say we put this in quotes and we said most trusted dog training experts in Henderson and Las Vegas, Nevada, and then said, according to Mayor Hillary Sheevy, the mayor of, I'm just making this up, Las Vegas or Henderson or something like that, then that becomes really powerful, because again, it's not Bobby trying to convince me that he's the most trusted guy. It's like when you go onto a used car lot and somebody says, yeah, this is a great car. The salesperson says, this is a great car, trust me. All of a sudden, the red flags are going off in your head, and you're like, holy crap, I'm not trusting this guy because he's telling me to trust him. He's the last guy that I would trust. But if my next door neighbor, Eric, says, you know what, go down to the Toyota dealership, ask to speak to Bobby, okay, you can actually trust this guy. And I trust Eric, right? It's a lot more meaningful. This just makes me not want to trust you by saying, trust me. Okay, so let me talk about this. I'm kind of on the fence about this. I think this needs to be tested. I have heard good things about these types of kind of pop-up things, but I would do an A/B test on it to see, just to make sure that it is actually helping and not hurting. So here you have puppy essentials, marker training. I have no idea what marker training is. Okay, so why is this even here? Immersion training. I'm not really sure what that is either. Are you immersing the dog's head underwater in a swimming pool? You know, what's that about? And there isn't really anything that goes with this that would make me curious enough to want to pick up the phone. So here you have learn more. Okay. This is good. These are trust elements. This definitely keep those. Why choose positive dog training in Henderson, Nevada? This isn't terrible, but let's go through. Let's see. We choose positive changes dog training in Henderson, Nevada. We believe in setting your family up for success. So these are called bullet points. The way these need to be written: we provide a safe environment for your dog and your dog to train in. Our trainers have over a decade of experience. So these are features. And anytime you do bullets, these are called bullets, you need to make sure that there are benefits attached to the feature. So the feature is that, if we go into a restaurant, the feature is that we can order a 10-ounce steak. Okay, the benefit is that it's going to make your mouth water. You're going to be so satisfied. You're going to be crying with how good this steak tastes, right? So we believe in setting your family up for success. And so what does that mean? What does that benefit? A safe environment for you and your dog to train in. And then maybe I would give a little example after this, how you've heard some of those horror stories about people who bring their dogs to a dog trainer and the dog trainer ends up abusing the dog. Well, we do X, Y, and Z to make sure that kind of thing can never, ever happen to your dog. Okay, those are benefits. So here we have benefits of dog training, but this is kind of benefits of dog training in general. I would get rid of this. Why? Because by the time they land on your website, they're already convinced of the benefits of dog training. That's why they're seeking you out. That's why they're here in the first place. So use this space to convince them and encourage them to pick up the phone and call you. The big mistake that so many dog trainers make with their website is that they're trying to make their website serve too many masters. What do I mean by that? What I mean is that the website can only do one thing and do one thing well. So that one thing should be to get them to reach out and contact you. Either pick up the phone and call you, or fill out that contact form if it's in the middle of the night, so that you can follow up with them the next morning. What it should not be trying to do is trying to be a lead generation tool, in addition to being an educational tool, in addition to being an entertainment tool. What do I mean by that? Education means trying to get them to read all these different articles that you've written. Entertainment means having all these videos that they can watch. Too many videos with too many different things, and the videos aren't specifically geared towards getting them to take action. So a promotional video, excellent, really good. They're going to watch that video, maybe it's 2 or 3 minutes, and they're going to be really even more pumped up to pick up the phone and call you. But a lot of you have your entire library of dog training videos on your on the homepage of your website, and you're expecting these people to watch all this. No, it doesn't work like that. You have maybe a minute or two that they're going to land on that website and decide to pick up the phone and call you. Because if you get them into reading these long articles you've written, or watching all these different videos that you've done, what happens is they start watching a video, then they start watching another video, and then they get bored. Or their wife calls them and says, dinner's ready, and they close the computer. And 3 hours later, when they open the computer, they restart their search back at Google, and you've lost them at this point. So you need to make sure that your website does only one thing. That one thing is that when they land on that website, everything on the website should be geared towards getting them to pick up the phone and call you. Now, this video is getting extraordinarily long, so I'm going to have to kind of cut this short in the interest of time. But a couple of things I did want to point out. PC Dog Training, the name of the company is Positive Changes Dog Training, which I think is fine. It's a very good name. But when you abbreviate it, PC Dog Training, to me, that sounds like politically correct dog training. And now, I understand not everybody is like me. I'm on the right side of the political spectrum, but that's a little bit of a turnoff to me, to be honest. If I was like just looking and saw PC Dog Training, I might click back. I might look for somebody else. I would personally, even though I think this is really very professional looking, I would probably look into having the logo redesigned to not call it PC. I would call it just Positive Changes Dog Training, and incorporate the actual name of the company into the logo rather than trying to abbreviate it, because PC, in my mind, I think of political correctness. The other thing, very common issue, you've got links to social media. You're literally spending $4 to $6 per click to bring them to your website, and then you're asking them to go to Facebook. And guess what happens on Facebook? The first thing I look at, Zuckerberg has trained me to go up to these notifications and see what my friends are talking about. It's a distraction. Do not put anything on your website that is going to interrupt the sales process. And in this regard, the sales process is selling them on picking up the phone and contacting you. Now, something else really important, dog training interest form. Fill out or call today. We are looking forward to hearing from you. I don't care about this. I only care about me. Okay? And dog training interest form does not perk up my interest in contacting you. You got to give me a real reason to call you. So again, if we get back to, let's look over here again, Broward County Dog Training. The reason we've got here, let's go down here even. Now call Broward County Dog Training for a free consultation, evaluation, and temperament test today. And it's repeated right here. Call now for a free consultation at $89 value. Okay, that's a reason. Dog training interest form, you're not giving me any reason to fill this out. Another thing is every additional field that you have on here will decrease your conversion, your percentage of conversions, meaning your percentage of leads. So what I recommend is just have them put their name, their phone number, and their email. All of this stuff you can get from them later. All of this is not important right now. So again, everything on the website needs to be optimized to get them to pick up the phone and call, because the way that it is, you've got a bunch of leaks. I mean, we've all got leaks on our website. It's no website is 100% perfect, and you're always improving and optimizing and testing different things on your website to make it better and better. But I think there's a lot of like easy wins that we can fix just on the homepage here that will make this website convert any type of traffic much, much better. So to wrap this up, you want to put a call to action at the very, very bottom of the website, because there are certain people who will hit a website and they're drunk or they're high or whatever, or they're just not paying attention, they're distracted, they're tired, and they'll just scroll immediately to the very bottom of the website to look for the contact information. You need to have that. Call now for a free consultation, evaluation, and temperament test, and $89 value, something like that at the very bottom. That's your call to action at the very, very bottom of the website. That number one. The other thing I noticed is that there aren't any testimonials on the homepage. There's no success stories. There's no, oh my God, Bobby is the messiah of dog trainers. He's just amazing. The picture. And the way you do testimonials for your dog training website is that you have a headline, which kind of summarizes the testimonial. You have the testimonial, you have their first name and last name, because nobody believes when Andy K. period is giving you a testimonial. They think it just kind of comes across as like you made it up, right? So you want to have their first name and their last name and the city and state, so that the reader of the website, the person who visits your website, can identify, oh, this is somebody also who lives in Henderson, Nevada. He's in my town, so he's like me. Okay, as well as a picture. And the picture should be of both the owner with the dog. The big mistake most dog trainers make is they just put a picture of the dog. People think you went to iStock Photo or some stock image website and just bought a picture of a dog. So you want to have the actual picture of the owner with the dog right next to that testimonial, because it enhances credibility. It says this is a real person in my community who actually used them and thinks that they're great. And that's the way you do testimonials for your dog training website. Sprinkle those liberally, 2 or 3 even, on the homepage, as well as the rest of the website, but definitely on the homepage, because those are so powerful, those testimonials. Hey, I'm Adam Katz. Hopefully you found this useful. If you need more dog training clients, check out dogtrainertoolbox.com. In the upper left-hand corner, there's a box you'll see that says Expert Google Ads Management for Dog Trainers Only. Click on that box, read through it. It tells about everything that we're doing in terms of recommended ad spend budget, management fee, how many leads you can expect per month. We're having incredible success with this program with all of our current clients. If it makes sense to you, read through that page at the bottom. There's a link to my calendar app. You can book a free 30-minute phone conversation with me so that we can get on the phone and find out if what we're doing with Google Ads would be a good fit to help you grow your dog training business. I'm Adam Katz for dogtrainertoolbox.com. Dogtrainertoolbox.com. Talk to you soon, guys.